You work hard every single month. You get your salary, you pay your rent, you buy groceries, maybe you treat yourself to a few coffees and dinners. But somehow by the last week of the month, your bank balance looks like it's been robbed. You wonder, where did all my money go? If that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not the only one. Millions of people across Europe face the same struggle every single month. From rising rent prices in big cities to the increasing cost of food and utilities, saving money feels almost impossible. But here's the truth. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how smartly you manage what you have. In this video, I'm going to share 7 simple, practical, and realistic ways to save at least $500 every month without living like a monk or cutting out everything you enjoy. These are real strategies that people in Europe are already using successfully, whether you're living in Germany, France, Spain, or the UK. So if you've ever wanted to take control of your money, stop living paycheck to paycheck, and finally start building real savings, this video is for you. Grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's break down exactly how you can keep more of your hard-earned euros in your pocket. Starting today, most people think they know where their money goes until they actually start tracking it. The truth is, we don't realize how much we spend on small, invisible things every single day. A $3 coffee here, a $10 meal there, a few online subscriptions. It all adds up quietly. By the end of the month, that just a few euros turns into hundreds that could have been saved. The first step to saving money is simple but powerful. Track every expense. Whether you use your phone's notes app or a budgeting tool like Revolut, Yolt, or Money Dashboard, the goal is the same. Know exactly where every euro is going. These apps automatically categorize your expenses: groceries, entertainment, transport, dining out, so you can visually see your spending habits. Once you see those numbers in front of you, it becomes real. You'll quickly realize things like, you're spending $150 a month on food deliveries. You're paying for 3 streaming services you barely use. You're buying small things impulsively every few days. And here's the secret. Once you're aware, you naturally start spending less. Awareness creates control. At the end of each week, take 5 minutes to review your expenses. Ask yourself, did this purchase really make my life better? If not, that's where your saving begins. Remember, tracking isn't about restricting your life, it's about regaining control over it, because you can't improve what you don't measure. Start today. Track every euro, every expense, every small decision. Within a month, you'll already see how much money you've been leaking without realizing it. One of the biggest mistakes people make when managing money is that they spend first and save later, which almost always means they never save at all. The key to saving consistently is to reverse that mindset. Plan your money before you spend it. That's where the 50-30-20 rule comes in. It's one of the simplest and most effective budgeting systems, especially for people living in Europe where expenses like rent, groceries, and taxes can vary city to city. 50% of your income goes toward needs: rent, bills, groceries, transportation, insurance. 30% is for wants: dining out, shopping, entertainment, subscriptions, and small luxuries. 20% is for savings or debt repayment. This includes your emergency fund, investments, or paying off loans. Let's say you earn $2,000 per month. You'd allocate $1,000 for needs, $600 for wants, $400 for savings. Simple, right? But the magic lies in discipline. Automate your savings. The moment your salary arrives, transfer that 20% into a separate savings account. Treat it like a bill you must pay to your future self. If you live in an expensive city, you can start small. Even 10% savings is progress. The goal is to build the habit first. The percentage can grow later. This method helps you live comfortably and still save money each month. It removes guilt from spending and gives you full control of your cash flow. Remember, saving isn't about deprivation. It's about direction. The 50-30-20 rule gives your money a plan. And with a plan, you stay in charge. Let's be honest, eating out in Europe is expensive. Whether it's a $12 sandwich, $20 dinner, or that daily $4 coffee, it all adds up faster than we realize. The convenience of restaurants and takeaways is tempting, especially after a long work day, but it silently drains your budget every single month. Cooking at home might sound boring or time-consuming, but it's actually one of the easiest and most effective ways to save money without sacrificing taste or lifestyle. Let's look at the numbers. Even if you cut down eating out just twice a week, you can easily save $100 or $150 per month. Over a year, that's more than $200 saved, enough for a vacation or to boost your emergency fund. The trick is not to stop eating out completely, but to plan smart. Prepare simple, budget-friendly meals that don't take hours. Pasta, stir-fries, rice bowls, soups, all easy, cheap, and healthy. You can cook once and store for 2 or 3 meals using containers. This not only saves money, but also saves time during the week. Another pro tip, buy ingredients in bulk and use local markets instead of big supermarkets. European cities have amazing local produce that's cheaper and fresher. And if you really love your morning coffee, buy a good coffee maker at home. Your $4 daily cafe habit turns into 50 cents per cup. Cooking at home gives you control over your money, your health, and your time. Plus, it's satisfying knowing you're saving hundreds every month while still enjoying great food. Here's something most people don't realize. One of the biggest reasons your money disappears each month isn't because of shopping or rent. It's subscriptions. From streaming platforms like Netflix, Spotify, and Disney Plus, to gym memberships, cloud storage, and online tools, every single one quietly takes a few euros every month. $8 here, $12 there, $20 for the gym you haven't visited in months. And before you know it, that's $80, $100 gone without even noticing. The problem is automation. These payments renew automatically, and because they're small, we ignore them. But these small recurring costs pile up into hundreds per year, money that could easily go toward your savings or an investment account. Here's what you should do. Take 10 minutes this week. Open your bank statement or use your digital banking app and list every single subscription you're currently paying for. Then ask yourself 3 questions. 1. Do I use this at least once a week? 2. Does it genuinely add value to my life? 3. Can I replace it with a cheaper or free alternative? If the answer to any of these is no, cancel it immediately. Don't overthink, just unsubscribe. Also, consider sharing family plans or rotating services with friends. For example, keep Netflix for 2 months, then switch to another platform later. You'll still enjoy content, but spend half as much. Every subscription you cancel is instant, effortless saving, no sacrifices, no extra work. Here's something most people still don't take advantage of: cashback and reward apps. In Europe, there are dozens of legitimate apps that literally pay you for spending money you were already going to spend. It's like free money that most people just leave on the table. Let's be clear. Cashback isn't about spending more. It's about being smart with the spending you already do. Whether it's groceries, fuel, travel, or online shopping, you can earn back a percentage of what you spend. It may sound small at first, but it adds up fast. For example, apps like Top Cashback Europe, Curve, Monese, or even Payback Germany give you anywhere from 1% to 10% cashback on purchases. Some banks in Europe even offer built-in reward programs. Check if your bank has one and activate it right away. Imagine this. If you spend $500 a month on essentials and even earn 3% cashback, that's $15 saved every month, $180 a year, for doing absolutely nothing extra. And it doesn't stop there. Many of these apps offer bonus rewards for referrals or for shopping through specific partner sites. You can also link them to your debit or credit card, so every purchase automatically earns points or cash back without extra effort. Pro tip: combine cashback with discount codes or sales for double savings. Always remember, wealthy people don't waste opportunities to save, no matter how small. Those few euros you earn each month can later go into your emergency fund or investment account. Owning a car might seem like freedom, but in Europe it often comes with a hidden price tag that eats deep into your monthly budget. Between fuel, insurance, parking, maintenance, and taxes, your car can easily cost $300, $500 per month, sometimes even more depending on your city. And that's before any repairs or unexpected expenses. Here's the reality. In most European cities, public transportation is reliable, safe, and much cheaper. Metro, trams, buses, or bike-sharing programs can get you almost anywhere for a fraction of the cost of owning a car. Even if you occasionally need a taxi or ride-sharing service, it's still significantly cheaper than maintaining a personal vehicle. Let's do a simple comparison. Monthly car cost: $400, fuel plus insurance, plus parking plus maintenance. Monthly public transport cost: $80 around 20. Savings: $280, $320 per month. That's thousands of euros a year that can go straight into your savings account. Not only does using public transport save money, it also reduces stress. No traffic jams, no parking headaches, and no expensive breakdowns. Plus, Europe has excellent infrastructure for cycling, walking, and scooters, all free or very low cost. Tip: if you occasionally need a car, use car-sharing apps like ShareNow or Zipcar. You pay only when you use it, avoiding all the fixed monthly expenses. Switching from owning a car to public transport isn't about sacrificing convenience. It's about being smart and redirecting money you would otherwise lose. Here's the simplest way to make sure you actually save money. Automate your savings. Most people fail to save not because they don't want to, but because they spend first and save later, which almost never works. The solution is simple. Pay yourself first. When your salary arrives, immediately transfer a fixed percentage, ideally 20% of your income, into a separate savings account. This could be a high-interest savings account, a dedicated rainy day fund, or even a low-risk investment account. The key is that this happens automatically without you thinking about it. Europe has a variety of tools to make automation easy. Banks like N26, Revolut, or Bunk let you set automatic recurring transfers on payday. You can even create savings goals inside these apps like emergency funds, travel, or future investments. Once you don't see the money in your main account, you won't spend it. It's out of sight and out of mind. Why does this work so well? Human nature tends to spend whatever is available. By automating savings, you trick your brain into prioritizing the future over immediate gratification. Within a few months, you'll notice your savings growing steadily and without any sacrifice. Even if you can start with 10% of your income, it's progress. Over time, you can increase the percentage. The goal is habit first, amount second. Remember, consistent small actions beat occasional big efforts. Automating savings is effortless, predictable, and stress-free. Congratulations! You've just learned 7 practical ways to save at least $500 every month while living in Europe without giving up your lifestyle or spending all day budgeting. From tracking every expense to automating your savings, each tip is designed to help you take control of your money instead of letting your money control you. Remember, saving money isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making smart decisions and being aware of where your hard-earned euros are going. Little changes like canceling unused subscriptions or cooking at home may seem small, but together they create a massive impact over time. The key is consistency. Don't try to implement all 7 tips at once. Start with 1 or 2. See results and gradually adopt the rest. Track your progress, celebrate small wins, and watch how your savings grow month by month. Over time, these habits will not just improve your bank balance, they'll give you financial confidence and peace of mind. If you take action today, by the end of the month, you'll already notice a difference. Maybe it's an extra $50 in your account, maybe $100, and whatever it is, it proves that small, intentional choices lead to real results. Now it's your turn. Start applying these tips immediately. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel